So the surgery is actually called a BOAS, and we actually did have the surgery done on one of our females. We noticed that she needed it like about a year in. We noticed that she was gasping for air and stuff, things like that. We took her outside actually. Well, we had all the dogs out downtown and we were doing a photo shoot. And it was just like a normal day outside, probably like 70 degrees outside. And I noticed that she was gasping for air. We were only out there for like 10 minutes. And we had to rush her back to the car. I had to squirt lemon juice in her mouth, put alcohol in her paw pads. And thankfully, we didn't live too far from downtown, so we were able to get home pretty quick. And we got her together. But after that, I started researching the surgery, and I actually did end up getting the surgery on her. She got her soft palate done and her nose, so she got the in her throat and nose done. And we took her to a vet that specializes it in Indiana.
Okay.
So out of all my dogs, she's the only one who I've had to do it for. And we actually got her from a breeder in California. We didn't produce her.
Okay.
So, but and my dogs, we haven't dealt with it. Just her so far.
And that again goes back to, like I said, health testing and everything. That's why that's super important because it's breeders like that. And like I said, you can take your dog to the vet and have them with a camera looking, check that out, pay attention
Yeah.
to the way that your dog is breathing. You can literally hear it, the difference from the other Frenchies that we had. You can literally hear it. It's such a struggle. Like I feel like it's like a flapper or something that is
You
just.
feel like something stopping them
It's
from
not
breathing.
like how people say,
It's a
"Oh,
flap.
Frenchies breathe like that." And it's a completely different. You can hear it. You would know. Like if you've been around the dogs, you would definitely know. Like no, that's not normal for a
Yeah, man, it's very informative information for me myself as well. Like I'm not familiar with French Bulldogs at all. So, when I have reached out to Dre to do the interview, I'm like, yeah, I'm trying to learn more about French Bulldogs myself. So,
Right.
me sitting down with y'all, I'm learning a lot already, and
That's
I
awesome.
appreciate it. Um, what are some of the other known health issues that are associated with the French Bulldog breed,
I
if
would
any?
say IVDD is very common in French Bulldogs.
Frenchie. BOAS.
And the BOAS,
Like the two
both things
major
are
things.
common, and thankfully we have never personally had to deal with IVDD because
What what is that?
It's like a spine disc, some type of something
it's
with
like
their
a
spine disc
it's
or
a
whatever.
disc that like ruptures and it'll
Yeah,
like their back legs will give out and they can't walk and
yeah. It's a
they'll
lot
have
of
to get
surgeries, and a
and
lot of times even after the surgery, it can happen again.
yeah, they'll say it's common to have it's common to come
Yeah,
back.
once it happens, it can happen again.
So
Yeah, that's something too that we test for too. But they say like that's just a common thing to a breed. But like I said, fortunately, we never had to go through anything like that.
the thing is, like most French bulldogs are gonna have one copy of it at least. So what you gotta do when you're breeding is you need to make sure that you're putting it to a dog that doesn't have two copies or whatnot, and hopefully you can find a dog that doesn't have a copy at all, and then you'll be good. But you just that's why these health tests come in handy because you really need to know. You don't want to put two dogs with that together, and then more you might end up dealing with that.
Yeah, I feel
Thankfully,
we
we've
make
never dealt with it though.
yeah,
So